S2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Duncan. Tony Parker is out there with Green. And it's Splitter. And it's Leonard in at the 3. Now here's Leonard. Here's Duncan. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Here's Leonard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got his team on the board to start the game for San Antonio. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Leonard kicks to Splitter. They get a hand on it. Parker dishes to Leonard. Back to Parker. Clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Splitter. Can't hit that one. Ibaka with some nice D. Harden right side. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Outside, Green. And the rejection by Ibaka. They get it back. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He said it's all about confidence for our guys, the belief in ourselves that we belong here. So he spoke about the importance of gaining the early momentum in this series. And the best way to get that momentum is to come out and steal game 1 on the road.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Kept the defender on a string, and with the pump fake, KD fooling him for the cheap foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops.
Kevin Durant as a rookie to Kevin Durant right now. The difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
And he makes both free throws.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Duncan. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Green. Here's Splitter, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. KD on the wing. From outside the arc, the Thunder with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Parker against Westbrook. Parker passes to Green. Here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duncan. He shoots again. Good. Duncan's got his second bucket of the night.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And it's Parker in the corner. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Harden finds Durant. Back to Harden. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Westbrook's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here's Leonard. Over KD. Leonard, no luck. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Back to Westbrook. Shoots the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook, old school rebounding.
Parker dishes to Green. Stolen by Harden. He feeds it to Westbrook. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Westbrook's got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Parker passes to Green. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Leading by 5. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down. Spurs trail by 8.
Here's Parker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Looking to end the run, and Duncan with the basket on the assist by Parker.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to KD. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. There are the Spurs with the ball. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. The Thunder leading by 6. Off the left rim and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Passes it to Splitter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. And the Thunder with the possession here. Westbrook dishes to Perkins. KD, that's for 2. He squares up and sinks it.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Parker, right side. Green, the pass to Duncan. Nobody near Leonard. Duncan, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 4. Parker outside. Westbrook with the block. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Parker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Leonard. They kick it out to Green. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Parker, and that one goes long.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Poked away. Leonard with the steal. To the paint. Splitter dishes to Leonard. Westbrook with the steal. Harden surveying the D. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
Now Leonard. Parker outside. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Perkins. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Danny Green. Parker outside. Five to shoot. Duncan. Second chance effort. Trying to get open as Ibaka. And there's the play inside by Duncan.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
KD against Duncan. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Trying to get open as Ibaka. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now here's Parker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Leonard from 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. KD passes to Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. And Splitter pulls it down.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Back to Parker from 20 feet out. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Outside Westbrook. From deep. Here's Ibaka. San Antonio with the rebound. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Chandler Parsons comes in for Kevin Durant. And Daquan Cook's subbed in for James Harden. San Antonio also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Splitter. Corey Joseph comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker.
He's not shy around the rim. Chandler Parsons with the length to work inside.
Mills looking it over. Now the pass to Leonard. And the basket is good.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Cook, the pass to Parsons. Outside Westbrook. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 6. Bellinelli finds Mills. Back to Bellinelli. Outside Leonard. Trying to find Mills. Gets it to him. Parsons against Leonard. Parsons passes to Westbrook. Off target, his 6th miss in 13 attempts from the floor. Here's Mills. Dishes it to Leonard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Leonard's got 6 points.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Pass to Cephalosha. Outside Westbrook. Here is Cook. He's covered by Joseph. Williams against Collison. Great D that time from Leonard. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. That 3 off the mark. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Right back after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
The Thunder leading by 4. Nick Collison out there with Chandler Parsons. And there's Daquan Cook. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
Now here's Westbrook. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Here's Mills. It's good. This game is all even. Mills has got his first bucket of the night.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Cook dishes to Cephalosha. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. For 3, Westbrook, and it's Westbrook again missing. On the wing, Bellinelli. Covered by Cephalosha. Joseph against Parsons. Inside, here's Leonard. Williams trying to break free, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Joseph. 10 points for Leonard.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Cook kicks to Cephalosha. Pass to Collison. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Westbrook missing again.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Now here's Mills. Passes it to Bellinelli. Right side, Williams over Westbrook. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oklahoma City trailing. The pass to Cephalosha. Outside Westbrook. And the three ball is good. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Joseph. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Uncovered. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Spurs lead by 1. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Westbrook passes to Cephalosha. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Cephalosha's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Leonard. He kicks it to Joseph. Bellinelli with it. The dish to Mills. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from 14. A shot off that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. The 19-foot shot. Joseph with the rebound.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And the shot is good.
Parsons might be slight of frame, but he still knows how to take a hit and finish.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Westbrook. A three from Leonard. San Antonio again missing. And it's Cook with the ball for the Thunder. 4-point game. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Outside Collison. For 3, Westbrook drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 24 points.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now here's Mills. Right side, Joseph. Leonard, the open look. San Antonio again missing. Westbrook surveying the D. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Thunder with the possession here. Collison kicks to Cook. Outside Westbrook. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Leonard.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Cephalosha. And it's James Harden in for Cook. Then for the Spurs, Splitter is checked in for Williams. Duncan comes in for Corey Joseph. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Kicks it to KD. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Leonard hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Spurs passing it around. Pass to Duncan. Over Harden. That one rolling around and rims out.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity. Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Outside Leonard. To the middle. Duncan against Westbrook. Knocked loose. Duncan drawing the double team. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 3. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You got to wrap up Splitter in that situation. You can't allow the and one to be converted.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And it's tied up with that one.
A former NBA champion, Splitter is a dependable role player, efficient scorer, and solid post defender.
Now here's Durant. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Leonard with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Parker outside. Over Westbrook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Durant. And that's now 27 points for Russell Westbrook. Green, the pass to Duncan. Here is Splitter, defended by Ibaka. Parker against Westbrook. And that's going to be a travel.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
The Thunder leading by 3. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And here's Perkins. No points in the game yet for him. Ibaka, the pass to Durant. Back to Ibaka. Kicks it out to Harden. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
A putback. Here's Duncan. Passes it to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Parker with it. Guarded by KD. And the rejection by Ibaka.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's stolen by Green. Parker against Westbrook. Parker kicks to Duncan. Outside Leonard. It's Parker, top of the key. Over Westbrook. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got his first points in this one.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
On the pass to Duncan. To stop the drought. Splitter dishes to Duncan. And the rejection by Ibaka. KD drives in. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
The mobility of Kevin Durant. Showcase right there. So smooth getting to the rim.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Parker's shot is off. But they get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. San Antonio calls timeout.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Spurs trail by 7. Green passes to Parker. He dishes it to Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 14 points for Tim Duncan.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Outside Westbrook. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
No good from Duncan.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause. These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Duncan. Makes it off the glass. Duncan's got 4 points in the quarter.
The veteran eyes see all. Frenchie with the tremendous look to make that play happen.
And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Leonard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And the Thunder making a change here. Parsons is checked in. Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Bellinelli against Harden. Dishes it to Durant. And the officials call a traveling violation. Corey Joseph's checked in for the Spurs. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 5-point game. Parker passes to Bellinelli. Duncan with it. Back to Bellinelli. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Bellinelli's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Harden kicks to KD. The Thunder with another miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Duncan outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Splitter finds Parker. Lock at 6. Over Westbrook. And another basket for San Antonio.
The quick release to get it off. Parker undeterred with a hand in his face.
Harden against Joseph. Pass to Durant. Fires for 3. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 32. On the wing, Harden to end the run. And that one is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Spurs. They've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass clean.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Splitter. Green is up there with Tony Parker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Duncan in at the power forward.
And for Spurs nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
Now Leonard. Parker outside. Duncan outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Parker finds Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Really love the force on that dunk. Splitter showing some toughness down there. You don't want to get in his way.
Westbrook passes to Perkins. And here's Harden over Duncan. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Perkins. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. KD against Leonard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harden against Green. Harden dishes to Durant. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Parker kicks to Green. Back to Parker. Pass to Splitter. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And there's the call on Perkins. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. San Antonio leading. Outside Leonard. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Stolen by Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 34 points.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Oklahoma City. Daquan Cook comes in for James Harden. Then for the Spurs, Williams, he's checked in for Splitter. That's Mills in for Tony Parker. Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. For 3, Westbrook. Oklahoma City the rebound, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Allen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Nick Collison's checked in for Kendrick Perkins. Outside Westbrook, shoots over Mills. The offensive rebound, and a bucket is right there. And the Thunder lead by 4.
When shots go up, one thing about Ibaka, he gets to the right place at the right time.
Now here's Williams. Duncan inside, defended by Ibaka. No good from Duncan.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Spurs trail by 6. San Antonio calls timeout. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Leonard finds Williams. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Duncan misses. The Thunder leading by 6. For 3, Westbrook cans it from downtown. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
The pass to Duncan. Outside Williams to end the cold streak, and the rejection by Ibaka. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Duncan. Can't hit that one. Westbrook with the nice D there. Feeds it to Cook. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Leonard, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Here's Duncan. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here is Cephalosha. He kicks to Cook. Just 5 on the clock. Westbrook double team. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Shots good by Mills.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Leonard. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Danny Green. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
The Spurs shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for the Thunder. And San Antonio with the change here too. Splitters checked in.
Intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 39. Double team on Westbrook. Cephalosha finds Parsons. It's good. Parsons got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here is Splitter. He has 7. Bellinelli with it. Over Cephalosha. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Westbrook. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Westbrook. Spurs trail by 15. And here's Mills. He's got 5. Now the dish to Splitter. Outside, Joseph. 6 to shoot. And here's Mills for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Joseph. Cephalosha passes to Collison. Westbrook double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Thunder now. Parsons passes to Cook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. For 3, Westbrook. And Splitter pulls it down.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Parsons after the miss from Tim Duncan.
Parsons got an edge on the defender, and he slammed it down at the rim.
Here's Mills. 8 points for him. Pass to Duncan. Over Parsons. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Tim Duncan.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
That's tipped. Cephalosha kicks to Westbrook. The 3 hits the three-point bomb. Westbrook's got 45 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Mills. Outside, Joseph. Down low. Here's Duncan. It's holding by Collison. Collison's got 8 rebounds in this game. Westbrook double team. Here's Parsons. And Parsons slams it in.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Mills. Kicks to Bellinelli. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duncan can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Cephalosha misses. Spurs trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Bellinelli. To the inside. Splitter. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the long arms there of Splitter, really effective in drawing fouls on those shots.
The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. First one falls for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Collison. Kevin Durant comes in for Parsons, and it's James Harden in for Daquan Cook. Spurs also with the sub. Parker's checked in. drops them both. The Thunder leading by 15. Outside Westbrook. KD on the wing. From the arc. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's now 9 points for Kevin Durant.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Passes it to Bellinelli. Now Splitter. Covered by Cephalosha. Here's Bellinelli. Splitter trying to break free. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got his second basket of the night. Westbrook against Parker. Here's the floater. Durant, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 16. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant. Then there's Perkins. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Parker.
A masterful job of running the pick and roll. And of course, Parker makes the right decision.
Westbrook passes to KD. And here's Harden for three. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Parker. There's the pass to Duncan. That shot off the mark. And the Thunder going the other way now. Westbrook passes to Cephalosha. Here's Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marco Bellinelli picks one.
So difficult to defend Kevin Durant without fouling him. At his size, once he gets that ball above his shoulders, there's not much you can do.
The free throw drops for Durant. Durant hits them both. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Parker. Outside, Joseph. Shot clock at 6. Duncan outside. Parker outside from past the arc. But they'll get another chance.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more. And the Thunder making a change here. Ibaka's checked in.
down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. A different look now for San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Green in for Corey Joseph. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Inside, here's Parker. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Westbrook.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Parker. Takes the three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 15 rebounds. Here's Harden on the wing, guarded by Green. For 3, Westbrook. A rebound by the Spurs. Splitter's got his 16th rebound on the night. Parker. Here's Duncan. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Lobbed up there for KD. Leonard inside, covered by Cephalosha. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 19 points.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
KD dishes to Cephalosha. And Ibaka kicks to Harden. 5 to shoot. For 3, Westbrook. The Thunder with another miss.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Looking to get it going, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Well, there you go. Just at the point in Parker's career where he's driving less, he surprises the defense and draws the foul.
First free throw is good.
Popovich has done a great job of developing Tony Parker's entire game, and you're seeing it right now at the free throw line.
So he gets them both. Here is Harden. Pass to Westbrook. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook. That one falls for Parker. Nick Collison's checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. And Parker drops them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Outside Westbrook. The quick look, no good that time.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint, here's Duncan. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his third assist on the night.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now, here's Westbrook. Lobbed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the reach of KD, no need to be pinpoint with that alley-oop. He can just about touch the rafters.
Leonard looking around. Over Ibaka. It's holding by Collison. Collison's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A shot by Harden, wide open, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Parker passes to Splitter. Duncan left side. Some solid defense there from KD. The Thunder leading by 10. Leonard dishes to Parker. Splitter trying to break free. Parker's shot is off. KD against Parker. KD with the bucket. And the Spurs with possession. Parker outside. Outside, Green. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Here's Parker. 5 on the clock. Green kicks to Parker from deep three-point range.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
The ball handling from Durant really a key to what sets him apart as a player. He can pull up and break you down.
Passes it to Leonard. 18 feet out, and Duncan with the basket on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Now here's Westbrook. Harden way outside. Rebound by Tony Parker. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Duncan against Durant from 18 feet away. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Parker with it. Over Ibaka. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Parker.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Now here's Westbrook. Durant with it. Guarded now by Duncan. To the inside. Harden lays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Harden against Green. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
Here's Duncan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Nick Collison. Spurs also with the sub. Mills, he's checked in for Tony Parker. Oklahoma City leading by 9. For 3, Westbrook. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work to feed to Leonard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He is in the zone tonight. Kawhi is carrying this offense.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
The Thunder leading by 7. Harden outside. He kicks it to Cephalosha. Knocks it loose. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
Westbrook passes to Ibaka. He dishes it to Cephalosha. Harden against Green. The shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Durant. Lays it in off the breakaway. Durant's got 17 now, just in the second half.
The long arms and quick hands of Durant jump-starting the break.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Leonard finds Green. Spurs working the ball around now. Down low. And Duncan throws it down.
Known as more of a shooter than a playmaker, Mills has improved at running the offense.
The pass to KD. Here's the three. Goes back up. Here's Harden. San Antonio with the rebound. Green, the pass to Mills. To the middle. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And finished off by Westbrook.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here's Mills. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And the rejection by Ibaka. And Katie, here we go. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 9th assist in the game now. Now, here's Mills. He's covered by Westbrook. Yes, that goes in. 39 points for Duncan.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Really left alone that time. And that's now 11 points for James Harden.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Mills can't hit. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Harden with it. Now Green defending. Durant kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 5.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Now here's Green. Duncan high post. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Williams against Brown. Williams dishes to Davis. A three-pointer, no good. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.